bringing you entertainment from around the globe that truly inspires. This is Set Free 13, where inspiration lives. Set Free is a bi-monthly program that comes your way, hosted by Franky, dropping insight on love and life and so much more. And also bringing you news, interviews, and more content that inspires the soul. It's Roshell. Stay tuned as we bring you exclusive footage from the Rock and Worship Roadshow here in Central Cali, and also talking live with hip-hop MC Lecrae, coming to Set Free 13. Fasten your seatbelts as we take you on a ride that truly inspires with Set Free 13. Welcome back to Set Free 13, where inspiration lives. As you can hear, we are at the Rock and Worship Roadshow live here in Central California, the last stop on the tour. And to my left, I got a brother, you may have seen him on the BET Hip Hop Awards, rocking it on the cypher. You may have seen him on this year's Stellar Awards, doing it big on stage with other men of God. Look, without further ado, I got Lecrae on the show. What's cracking, fam?
What's going on? How you living?
Oh, man, I'm living for Christ, and I'm glad you're on the show. So, you know, for those of you that may not know who Lecrae is, he is a minister of the gospel that uses hip-hop to reach the lost. So, Lecrae, tell our folk a little bit about who you are.
I mean, you know, you kind of cleared it up exactly like that. I like to tell people, man, I'm authentically hip-hop, so I grew up in the culture. I understand it. I understand how it's influencing people for the good and the bad, but I'm authentically Christian. And so my heart and mind is to see people come to know Jesus and to see people awaken by the power of the gospel.
All right. Now, when I listen to some of your latest projects, Rehab, Overdose, I mean, it sounds like something you might hear in a secular market. But talk to us about what Rehab and Overdose means to you.
Yeah, well, rehabilitation is really like when you take something that's broken and you restore it. And this world is broken, it's fractured, you know, but that's not the way God intended it to be. He had an intention, and the world fell and was broken, and it needs to be rehabilitated, restored to the state that God intended for it. And so that's really what Rehab is all about. And Overdose is just, once you find out that Jesus is the only source of rehabilitation, you want more and more of him, and that's what an overdose is. It's like, I want so much of you, God. Like Moses said, I just need to see more of your glory. I need to see your face. I just want to overdose on you.
All right. Now, one thing I definitely get here in the community, I have a lot of older women coming up to me saying, you need to talk to these young men about how they're living, what's going on in their life. Their pants are sagging. They don't know how to treat women. You just released a beautiful album, may I say, with the 116 Clique called Man Up. Talk to us about that project.
Yeah, Man Up is really just it's a project that really aims to articulate what it means to be a man from God's perspective, you know, and Jesus is the ultimate picture of a man. You know, he led courageously, he rejected passivity, and he embraced authority. And I think that's what men need to do. When you get the men, you get the city. You know, 95% of violent crimes are committed by men, and so men are supposed to be leaders. And if they don't know who they're following, if they're not following Jesus, then, you know, then nobody wants to follow them, and they lead everybody astray.
All right. Now, when you step on stage tonight to minister the gospel, what is it that you hope the fans out there get to hear when you take the stage?
One, I hope that they hear quality, you know, because God is an artist. If you look at the ocean, you look at the trees, you look at the mountains, you see the incredible quality that God has as he creates. And so one thing I hope they will see is that, man, this man respects the art and the craft, and he wants there to be a quality presentation. But on top of that is man my heart, and you know, you'll hear my heart through my lyrics, and you'll hear my heart through you know, in between songs, as I just get to articulate, you know, my views on life and faith. Okay. And talking to us about the future, what can we look forward to from you in the future? Now, a little birdie told me that you might be dropping a mixtape. I'm just saying. So what's coming in the future? Yeah, I mean, I do plan on putting out an album, you know, later on this year. But before that, I do plan to put out a mixtape. And the mixtape is really aimed at, you know, a non-believing world who enjoys hip-hop. You know, there's sometimes where we go and we create edifying messages that build up the church, and sometimes we go with the gospel. And the gospel is good for the church as well, but I want to proclaim the gospel using music to a non-believing world that may not know who I am. So, okay. And finally, in closing,
right now, I mean, the economy's rough. People are going through hard times. And somebody is sitting back in their living room right now. They may not know who I am. They may not know who you are. But they're going through some things. I don't know what they're going through, but they're going through some tough times. What kind of words of encouragement can you give that man or woman sitting there tuning in right now?
I think one thing that I would say is that, you know, the Bible makes it clear that, you know, a man thinks he understands himself, but he doesn't. You know, there's a way that seems right to us, and the end is death. And ultimately, God is the only person that truly understands you, that truly gets you. You know, even your mama, your sister, your cousin, they don't really quite get you, and you don't quite get yourself. But the creator of everyone, the creator of you, understands you, and that's where you need to turn to the one that really understands who you are and where you are, what's going on with you, and can give you rehabilitation and can give you the encouragement and a sense of purpose and meaning that you need. And that's only going to be found in God, and it's not going to be found anywhere else but Him. So trust in Him, lean on Him, know that you're not misunderstood, that, you know, Ephesians 2:10 says you're God's workmanship, created for the things that He's pre-planned, and you know, and lean on that promise.
All right, well, fam, I definitely want to thank you for taking time to come out here on Set Free 13. Now, if somebody's checking you out for the first time, or maybe they got your stuff, how can they keep up with you? Do you Facebook, tweet? Let us know.
Oh yeah, I'm all over there. I'm on Facebook and Twitter. Just look up my name. It's Lecrae, Lecrae, and you can go to Lecrae.com as well and keep up with me and my whole crew, Reach Records, and you know, stay up with us.
This has been Set Free 13, the Easter edition, live in the Save Mart Center at the Rock and Worship Roadshow, hanging out with my dude, Lecrae. Look, it's going to be blessed tonight, and we appreciate y'all tuning in. Don't go nowhere. We got more music coming your way right here on Set Free 13, where inspiration lives.